Alrighty, everyone. So, welcome to our first lesson in the learning path for data or data, however you want to pronounce it, whatever floats your boat. I'm your girl Anishka. Thanks for tuning in. Our goal is to get from beginner to professional when it comes to learning data. So, let's go with it together and let's learn together. Alrighty. So, today, data rules the world. This has resulted in a huge demand for data scientists. A data scientist helps companies with data driven decisions to make their businesses better. Let's start learning. Oh, wait, actually, let's actually read the stuff first. So learning by example. With our Try It Yourself editor, you can edit Python code and view results. So this is an example. Try it yourself. Ooh, look at that. It's a graph. Anyways, so these are the comments. I know that because the pound or hashtag means the comment so that the computer doesn't actually read that. I remember that. So import SYS, import all these things basically from this specific place and import stats. So I'm not an expert, so I don't really 100% get all of this stuff, but I know that it's basically telling to import certain things to be able to plot or give this image graph that we're seeing here. Alrighty, let's go back. So download Python. I personally won't be downloading Python. I'm hoping that I'm able to do everything here through W3 schools, because the last time I downloaded Python on my computer, it was just not it. Like my computer was slowing down and I was having a whole bunch of issues. So we're gonna just try to learn everything here. All right, then. So, data science is a combination of multiple principles that uses statistics, data analysis, and machine learning to analyze data and to extract knowledge and insights from it. What is data science? Data science is about data gathering, analysis, and decision making. Data science is about finding patterns in data through analysis and make future predictions. By using data science, companies are able to better decisions. Oh, sorry, make better decisions, predictive analysis, and pattern discoveries. Where is data science needed? Everywhere, duh, just kidding. But data science is used in many industries in the world today. For example, banking, consultancy, healthcare, manufacturing. Examples of where data science is needed is for routing plannings to discover the best routes to ship, to foresee delays for flight, ships, trains, etc., to create promotional offers, to find the best suited time to deliver goods, to forecast the next year's revenue for a company, to analyze health benefits of training, and to predict who will win the elections. That science can be applied in nearly every part of business where data is available. For example, customer goods, stock markets, industry, politics, logistic companies, and e-commerce. How does data, how does a data scientist work? A data scientist require expertise in several backgrounds: machine learning, statistics, programming, aka Python or R, which is things that we're going to be learning, mathematics, and databases. Oof. I don't know about you guys, but I'm not a fan of math per se, so this is going to be interesting. Anyways, a scientist must find patterns within data before he or she can find patterns. He or she must organize the data in a standard format. Here's how data scientists work. They ask the right question, explore and collect data, extract data, clean the data, find and replace missing values, and normalize data. They analyze data and find patterns and make future predictions and represent the results. I'll give you guys a second here so you could read more about what each one is about. Alrighty, so hope you feel you guys are able to read all of that. If not, then just pause the video and do so now before we continue. But so where to start? In this tutorial, we'll start by presenting what data is and how data can be analyzed. You will learn how to use statistic and mathematical functions to make predictions. Data science, what is data? What is data? Data is a collection of information. One of purpose of science is structured data, making it interpretable and making and easy to work with. The data can be categorized in two categories or groups. One is structured and the other one is unstructured. So unstructured data is basically not organized, and we must organize the data for data analysis purposes. Here are some examples of unstructured data and what that looks like. And then structured data literally says it in the name. It is structured data and it's organized and it's easier to work with. This is an example of what it looks like. So, how to structure data. So we use a array or a database table to structure or present data. Examples of an array is listed here, like for example, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 105, 110, 15, 120, 125. The following examples can show how to create array in Python. Ooh, we're getting into Python. Array equals 80, 80 here, print array. So it's going to print this, I'm assuming. Let's try this out. Yep, it printed out the list of things or the array. It is common work. It's common to work with very large data sets in a data science. In this tutorial, we will try to make it as easy as possible to understand the concepts of data science. I will therefore work with small data sets that is easy to interpret. Alrighty. So data science, data tables. Let's get into it. Database tables. A database table is a table with structured data. The following table shows a database table with health data extracted from Sports Watch. So let's remember that, you guys. A database table is a table with structured data. So database, structure. Database, structure. What is database? Structure. All right. This is the example. You can take a second to look at it. Just skim it over. But yeah, this data set contains information of typical training sections such as duration, average pulse, calories burned, and etc. So database table structure. A database table structure consists of columns and rows. So these right here are rows and these right here are columns. So just think left or no, that's not gonna make sense. So across is rows, down or up is columns. So a row is horizontal representation of data. Horizontal, I don't know, I didn't think of that right. And then a column is a vertical representation of data. These are all columns. These are all rows. All right. So variable. A variable is defined as something that can be measured or counted. Examples can be characters, numbers, or time. And in the example under, we can observe that each column represents a variable. For example, look at here, these three like highlighted spots, right? There are six columns, meaning that there are six variables: duration, average pulse, max pulse, calories burned, age, hours work, and hours sleep. There are 11 rows, meaning that there each variable has 10 observations. Okay, so these right here are the variables, right, for the columns, and these are the variables for the rows. And the reason why this is 10 observation is because you're not going to count duration or the title in this because this is the columns, right? Anyways, as it says here, but if there are 11 rows, how can there only be 10 observation? It's because the first row is the label, meaning that it is the name of the variable. Yep, these are the names, so you will not count the names in the observation or of the variable. All right, so let's go to the next one. So Python is a programming language widely used in data science t- by data scientists, sorry. Python has its built-in mathematical libraries and functions, making it easier to calculate mathematical problems and to perform data analysis. We will provide practical examples using Python. Yay, love practical. To learn more about Python, please visit our Python tutorial. So let's see here. Maybe now that it's saying that plot twist, now that it's saying that we need to learn about Python first, let's actually add this to the things that we need to learn. Okay, so let's add this on a goal. Put in Py. Oh, whoa, wait. Why am I struggling right now? Spell Python. Yeah, that is how you spell Python. I'm tripping. Believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. It's because you guys are watching me. Anyways, let's continue. Let's say that we're gonna do 7 hours a week. Then it's gonna take us 2 months and 1 week. And let's say you want to get to professional level. Whew, it takes us 3 months and 3 weeks. Oh my goodness gracious. No thanks. We don't got the money for that. Ah, boy. Okay, so let's go back to our. We're actually going to switch this around, right? Because it's saying that we need to learn Python and data first. So sorry for wasting you guys' time, but just like how I'm figuring it out brand new, you guys are figuring it out with me. So we're actually, the next time we come in, we're gonna be learning Python first because it says to learn Python first. And I'm wondering if I should just skim through the course to see if I need to learn these three first before I go into this data course. So let's just skim through it and see. They have Python basics, maths, statistics, advanced data science, which is regression table. Is regression the same as R? Let's see. Let's Google it together. Is regression the same as R? They're not the same. Silly me. As you know, I know nothing about data, so if this doesn't prove it, I don't know what does. But okay, so that's different. But okay, so now that we know this, I want to go back to our overview. It says that Python is going to take us 106 days. My goodness gracious. But it seems like for this data course that Python is the only thing we need to understand and everything else they will just teach us here. I'm trying to figure out if it would be best for us to learn Python first. This is long, SQL is long, R is shorter. So I think I'm gonna do Python first, then R, then SQL, and then the data course. So switch of plan, you guys. That's what we're gonna do. So the next time that you guys tune in, we're actually gonna be learning Python. So we're gonna do a Python series first before we do the data series. Sorry about that. Thank you for tuning in. And let me know if you have any suggestions on if you've already went through this like learning plan, if you think that after Python I should learn SQL first or R, or if I should just jump straight into data, or what your suggestions would be for doing this. Otherwise, we'll just figure this out together. Bye.